Welcome back, guys. It's Pogo here, and today we're going to be looking at a recorded game that was quite interesting to play, and I believe you will enjoy it. In this game, we will have an Ottoman versus Portuguese matchup, and I will tell you why I believe the goon spam is kind of bad for Age of Empires 3DE and why the developers should consider a nerf to the range or damage of Goon units. So without further ado, let's play this video. I hope you enjoy it. This is going to be a very long game, so don't worry. I will make some timestamps for you so that you can skip to the interesting parts of the video. So yeah, let's go. So for now, we're gonna lock on our view, on my view. Increase the view a little bit. No, that's too fast, I believe. We're gonna keep it on the speed. My opponent is a Portuguese opponent. I played against this guy before. Now playing, I believe this is Korea, the map. Playing on this map, the difficulty when you face a Portuguese opponent is that they could get water and outboom you pretty fast, pretty quickly. So having that as a problem, taking that into account, really made me play a little bit more aggressive. I wanted to have very early aggression, and I wanted to press him so that you wouldn't be able to boom on water as easily. And you'll see what I'll do on this game. I don't want to give you too many spoilers, but there's going to be a lot of early aggression. There's going to be a lot of fighting throughout the game. This game is pretty long, almost an hour. In fact, an hour, maybe longer. And there's going to be fighting all along, and the end is kind of intense too. So one of the mistakes I have here is that I believe I built a house, but in reality I didn't. So you can tell that I have one Vili queued up, but he's not spawning because I called in the shipment, so I'm technically over my population limit. So that was a big mistake on my part. I'm losing precious seconds right now. So I'm making the house, I'm doing the transition. My hope is to get back on my right foot and keep this going. My explorer is doing his job. We've gotten some pretty decent pressure so far. And we're going to be sending advanced trade posts because we definitely want to take all the trade posts on this map. This map has 4 trade routes and 2 native posts, so there's definitely a lot of TP potential on this map. So there's water, but there's also TPs. And I believe this summarizes this game, this matchup very convincingly. There's a water aspect to this game, but there's also a trade aspect to it. And I believe if water is Portugal's strength, then trade posts are definitely Ottoman's forte. So that's why I'm definitely pushing and working to get the most out of the routes. You can also see now that the Portuguese player has decided to claim a trade post of his own, kind of cheeky. So he doesn't want me to have the trade routes. He want all by myself, so he's claiming one. It's smart. It's gonna help him do his boom a little better, whether he's on water or on land. It's just gonna help him. As a matter of fact, I believe it is good. Check right now if we could see his deck. Let me see. This is lagging a little bit. It's not letting me. Maybe if I switch. There you go. I switched perspectives. And now we can see the, oh, he hasn't selected his deck, but there's a couple of decks. There you go. He has a lot of different decks. We'll see which one he claims. Look what he's doing right now. He's building a wall very early on because he wants me to go around this massive volcano in the middle of the map. That is his plan. He wants to buy time, boom, then win it. It's not a bad plan. And Port definitely should play defensive, at least at the beginning. I have reached age 2, but I have 3 trade posts. My Portuguese opponent has also reached age 2, but he only has 1. So I'm going to send his town center forward. And he has some cows that he's going to be eating right away. Very interesting. He's sending the coin and the wood. So he's definitely aging up for fast fortress of sorts. Going back to my perspective, as you can tell, I'm very low on resources. But if you see the card that I'm sending right now from the home city, you know what strat we're going to try here. You'll see it in play very soon. I don't want to spoil it too much. He's ahead in score by a few points. It's not a surprise. He does have more villagers than me, and he's currently sitting at 2 TCs. Because I sent Silk Road, I am getting a lot more XP than usual from the trading posts, so that's good. It's gonna help me out, and not only now, but later in the game as well. That card definitely improved my chances of winning this game by I would say like at least 10% because it really helped my economy grow. So we have a lot of food in the bank. We have nearly 2K sitting in the bank, and well, you see what we're gonna do with that little food. We're sending this card, the Sublime Port, which will trade all our food into delicious, sturdy wood. Don't listen to what I just said. It's gonna trade all our food for wood, and that's all that matters. And why are we doing this? You'll see it on the mosque happening very soon. This strat might not be viable after the patch, but after the African DLC. But at the moment, this was pre-African DLC, so we'll see if it's still working. We're gonna get the Nizam Fusiliers out. So there we go. We have 15 of these badass boys with big mustaches. We're currently popped. We're gonna get 2 houses, and we're gonna get the trade route upgrade as well because we need to maximize our return on those trade routes. These boys are actually walking quite fast, 425. I'm gonna sit here. You'll notice that I'm gonna distract them with the. Oh, there you go. He made it to H3. He has 5 goons. So there you go. I start shooting at the goons right away. He doesn't have any anti-infantry at the moment. He just aged up. He aged up with pretty much nothing. So he was butt naked. You can tell he is sending the wood first and then the castadors. He's at 22 villies to my 19 vills, but he's 1 age ahead. So let me just go back to my perspective. I killed 1 villi here, and then I back away. And what I'm doing right now is I'm basically putting a lot of pressure. My opponent has to decide on whether or not he wants to commit. He's sending the goons forward. I'm very afraid at this moment because they're going directly towards that big pocket of villies, but he misses them. And there you go, he misses his shot. And now he's going to go back into the base. He's going to get 1 villi, I believe. Yeah, he got 1 villi. It's not a big deal. We basically traded equally because I killed 1 or 2 of his villies and killed 1 of mine. Obviously, my villies are more valuable at the moment because mine are generated more slowly. They take longer to train. I am aging up with a fast option as well. I want to catch up. I have a little bit of idle time at the moment, but we are still ahead in the game. There you go. We pick up another villi thanks to the 20 range of his boys. And I see he's pressuring me with the goons and the castadors. He wants to get rid of my trade posts, which is fair. It's the right call. But I'm going to answer. One of the reasons why I went ATP is because it also increases the hit points on the trade post, and that is huge. I already have queued up my first shipment, and I have another one lined up. You'll see what I'm going to do. I don't care about losing that trade post too much because I can get it back fairly quickly for very cheap. But I need to win the fight convincingly, and that's what I'm preparing for. I have a little bit of idle time because I'm trying to keep everything connected, keep everything ready. I'm gonna stall for time right here. You'll see the using the range to get some shots on these boys. He's using the castadors. He's trying to micro the castadors. Gotta be careful. I can't afford to lose the Nizams. So I'm pulling back. Dragoons don't have a lot of siege damage either way, so I'm not too worried. My next card is the 5 Spahis, which I guarantee you will have a lot of value. I'm popped at the moment. I need to get another house. I'm getting housed quite often, mainly because these unit shipments are quite large. Now let me just pause this here. I want to give you a better perspective on the battle that is about to happen here. So let me just perfect. Now let me just play it for you guys. I want to have a good view. There's a lot of kiting happening here. My spy is ready. He has his goons ready. And we'll see how we trade. So look at this battle. I go forward with the Nizams and the spies. Doesn't matter because I'm gonna charge them. And there you go. I catch him right away. First battle, first major battle, and it's a total win. I go in and I clean up the castadors. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say in biz. And I keep pushing because I smell blood and I want to take him out. Now he does have a couple of villies here. I don't know if he's going to react. No, he doesn't react. There you go. He lost probably, what, 5 villies? He's calling militia. I don't want to lose my units. So I pull back. I got a good engagement. I don't want to throw it. I'm also sending more Nizams. But again, I don't want to lose my advantage. And we're going to leave it at that at the moment. We're going to go back into lucky again. You guys are not missing out on anything important at the moment. We have a decent amount of food as well. But what I want to do now is I probably want to focus on getting the trade posts back. Oh, and he got some castadors again, so we got to be careful here. Trying to organize all of my my eco. I have too much food. That's something I have to work on. There you go. Does he want a repeat of the last game? I don't think so, but we'll see. I need some coin to age up. You'll see what I mean. We're pretty much neck to neck on score. It's 14 minutes into the game. 27 villies. He's at 29. He's massing castadors. He's producing villies. Obviously, 3 TCs help a lot. He's definitely going to outboom me if I let him play this long game that he wants to play. Now my objective, you can see I transitioned all my villies into coin right now. I'm getting the coin upgrades as well. I got my TP back, and I think I'm gonna get a second TP if I don't... No, not right away, I guess not. Maybe later. I'm sending also the hit points because I want to make the best out of those Fusiliers. Attack and hit points. So there we go. We're going back to the base. We have still a decent amount of villagers gathered. Coin, and we're going to be aging up. Industrial age. There you go. That's okay, that could have been better. That was not the best micro. I only took one goon out. I could have taken a few more. But again, not a bad trade. Gonna be aging up. 16 minutes into the game. We still have a decent mass of elite units, both Spahis and Nizam Fusiliers. Now let me have a quick look. 29 villies to 41. Definitely Portuguese has a lot of... It's kind of weird how he uses his camera. But he has a fort right here. And he has 41 villies. Good distribution, 19, 14, 8. So he's definitely ahead. This is his deck. He wants to have strong walls, cavalry, and artillery. This is a very toxic gameplay style that he'll have. So we get more Spahis, and we get 2 healers as well. We get 2 Emons. Now, I am going to line up. I didn't see that. I kind of saw that Villi, but I think he misclicked. And this is something that he's gonna do, and it's gonna drive me nuts. He's gonna try to wall me in, which I think is very toxic of him. But I'll react. I'm gonna react to it. You'll see very soon. We have 1 factory. There we go. I'm gonna wait to get my 2nd factory, as a matter of fact. There you go. Yeah, that's the upgrade. And there I noticed that he's building a wall. This is a very toxic style. He's walling me in. He's giving me free HP, so I don't care. There we go. Switching. We got the tech for the industry. We can be able to get our cannons out quite quickly. There you go. We have one great bombard on the way. Starting to look good. You'll see a big fight happening very soon. There's still a lot of kiting, a lot of kite. See how many villies he's at. He's at 55 villies, and he's gonna get this technology, which is gonna even increase further his stats on the goons. Which is, to me, these goons are broken, but again, just my perspective. The range on these guys is insane. They have 18 range. Is ridiculous in my opinion. This is one of the reasons why they should be nerfed. They shouldn't have more range than a rifle unit. That shouldn't happen. There's no way a little pistol has more range than a rifle. And again, I noticed that goons have 18 and I have 20, but in reality, because they can move faster, they're able to shoot and retreat more effectively. Now, this is a mistake. I didn't finish my walls. It's not too worrisome. It's not too much of a problem. I overgathered some coined food and wood because I want to be able to rebuild the TPs if needed. So I'm lining up for a big fight. You can see the scores are kind of even. I have one cannon here. Walks right in here. They get wrecked. Let me just show you. Look at this. I have 12 attack, he has 18. I have 12 range, he has 18. That to me feels so broken. I don't understand why my muskets have less range. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. So there we go. I'm moving south. I'm trying to keep the pressure on. There you go. We're keeping back. We're pushing. We don't want him to feel comfortable, so we're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna split our groups into pick up Billy's. And there he makes a big mistake right here. Right here. Look at this. Look at all the customers are about to go down. Look at the goon spam. This is what drives me nuts about the game. Goon spam is too unreal. Look, he has 50 goons. That's the only unit he's making. Insane. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm gonna lower the music a little bit. Just a little bit so you guys can hear me a bit better. There you go. There you go. So we have taken out his stable. He's gonna have to build another one to keep on making those blood units. And he has his support. I'm trading these cheap revolutionaries. There we go. As many as we can. Well, a few more. We have a nice group of reinforcements coming here. And we're losing these great bombers because, well, we can't do much about it, but we have no choice but to send them from this direction. And, it's fine. So here I lose pretty much all my army. game is pretty much over at this point. I lost my entire army. All I have is great bombards and a couple of revolutions. I don't have anything else, but because I have better micro than my opponent, I should be able to hold this. My opponent at this moment in time, keep in mind I have 0 villies right now. My opponent has 61 villies. He has water. He has 3. He has a factory. And the only unit that he's making right now is goons. That's the only unit he's making. He's not making any other unit except goons. He could make cults. Could have made castadors. He's not making any other unit because he likes to cheese this unit. He likes to use the range and the high damage of this unit to get kills. And its mobility. So the goons right now are too powerful. They fire too quickly. They have too much range. So I believe those are the 2 main reasons why it should be nerfed. Goons should not be able to outrange an armed unit armed with a rifle. That shouldn't happen. The fire animation, the rate of fire is too fast. I don't care about their speed. I don't care about their hit points. I don't care about the range resist, which is quite good. I only care about those 2 things, which I think should be nerfed. Both range and damage or firing animation should be nerfed. And you'll see why. These are back from my perspective here. I see him coming and I'm gonna just line up my cannons and get some shots on this guy. These guys have a lot of range resist. So if he can't get into melee, he's gonna pay a heavy price. And I'm sending more and more of these bombards to reinforce my my position. Another thing that is also helping me out is the trade routes. I'm getting a lot of XP and I'm able to sit. See, I'm telling him right now that goon spam is boring. And what is he going to do? He's going to make 2 monitors to nuke my factories. So he's definitely going to cheese it to the maximum. He's going to cheese it to the maximum, but he has very little food and very little coin. Because I control all the map. He doesn't have access to those resources. He doesn't have access to the hunt. And he started nuking my first factory. Look how much range these guys have. Look how crazy that is. So what do? I react. I put him here, and then immediately fire here. There's a little bit of a bug with the animation. It doesn't matter. Don't care too much. I'm gonna leave these 2 guys right here. If he comes back, I'll be sure to nuke his face. Now he's going for it again. There you go. I take a shot and I keep killing his goons. So I have a pretty decent mass. He has decent mass, but he's only making goons, and he's not making skirms. He's not making colves. He's not making anything except the bloody goons, because that's the only way he knows how to play. It sounds like I'm being toxic or cheesy, but my opponent is really not a... I have very little patience for cheese me, and there you go. I take his factory out. He wanted to take mine out. This is his cult, so he claims he has better micro than me. He took out 3 cults, and look. I'm about to... There you go. I killed his cults. He could have cleaned me up. I cleaned him up. As soon as he made them, I took him out. And here, using units is paying a heavy price right here. I'm gonna keep pressuring this. There you go. There you go. Look at this. He's gonna keep running. I'm gonna keep chasing. This guy is bombarding, and he actually took my factory because I misclicked these units. He actually took out my factory, so we're 1-on-1. He's still ahead on score, though. He's still ahead on score. He's killing my great bombards that are coming reinforced. But I'm making him pay the price every single time he shows up. There you go. I take one of his naval units out, and I'm gonna keep trying to do this. This is something that's gonna hurt me. He's using the water to attack me, and when I notice this, I have to pull out because the range on his he's using the heavy monsters to kill my units, which is absolute cheese, next level cheese. So I know I can't stay too close to the water because he's gonna kill me. I have no choice. I have to pull back. And here, he's going to try to save those blues because he knows he's going to lose at TC, but I'm going to kill as many of those as I can. There we go. I There you go. That's 5 villies less. He is sitting on 57 villagers. He has sent pretty much all his cards, but it doesn't matter. I'm still in the game. Granted, my XP rate is slowing down. I've lost pretty much all my bombards and one of my factories, so it's definitely not looking too good for us right now. I'm losing some units for no reason because that TC has no value, it has no villies. It is just providing a little bit of a line of sight. Again, I just don't want to get anything. Those goons are insane. The range on those units is insane. There you go, don't you see? That's a juicy 200 XP. I sent this. And you'll see what I'm gonna do. I can now make villies. Oh no, I actually cancel that. I want to send the 5 stray dudes. I want to be able to kill something quickly. What does he have? He's only making goons. Keep in mind, he's only making goons. He's going back to the base and he's gonna kill my things with using goons. That's the only thing he's doing. He has 1 monitor on the water. He's gonna put another TC here, and he has 2 heavy cannons right here. And what is he doing? He has a lot of idle wheels. He has very few resources. It's a war of attrition. I think that I'm winning at the moment, but the scores tell a different story. It's 24,000 points, 30,000 points. So this is what I'm afraid of. I see him, I react, I shut him down. So he loses monitor. This is one of the most difficult fights for me because he has a head cannon. He's going to pay a lot for these 2 units. And then I'm killing them pretty much right away. So I render his shipment useless, but I need to pull out. I stay here too long, and I take too much casualties from the TC and the fort. So I lost pretty much all my mass. Again, 20,000 to 27,000 points. Things are looking very dire for us right now. I'm getting pushed here on the south as well. He's going after my factory. I see that happening. I have a great bombard right here. What I'm gonna do is I want to keep him alive. I want to be able to use it, and I have a shipment on the way. There you go. I armed it. I fire at these units. I have the stray dudes. Just want to be able to snare him a little bit. You'll see this. There you go. I get my shipment. I want to be able to shoot a little bit more. Shoot a little bit more. And I get a lot of units killed. I pretty much kill his goon mass. So we're at 25,000 points for 20,000. We're dead even. He's at 55 villies. He knows he's run out of resources. He has 8 goons. The water is not enough to sustain him. He knows it. He's starting to switch his villies. He's going to send another heavy monitor. He's going to make another heavy monitor, and he's going to make another factory. On my side of things, I have a very little mass of units, but I have to commit at some point of the fight. I'm trying to force him out of this little base that he has in the middle. Not able really to push him too much in. I don't have the numbers. I do have a factory pushing out the bombards, but it is not enough. These units look amazing. We have the fastest units in the game, one of the fastest units in the game, the Stratiote, with 7.25 speed and 30% range resist. There we go. We're gonna go and get a nice cheeky volley. And we did get a cheeky volley right here. There we go. We kill 2 villies. And we killed the Portuguese explorer. But he also takes one of these traders down. So that was a costly trade for me, especially since he can get it back paying only 100. He should definitely play more. So this is something that I find quite smart. So I'm gonna split my cannons in different directions. One side, I have 1 heavy cannon on this side, and I'm also shooting from the other side. My plan is to force him to commit, to delay the fight until I'm ready for. If he shows up, I have my units ready to shoot him. But I see his monitor close to the water, and I don't want him to fight. So I'm very close to shutting this out, but I kind of fucked up. Well, I kind of decided to go for the factory anyways. Decides to kill the heavy and save his fort, but by killing his unit, he won't have any points. So I traded one bird for a factory. Again, another victory, another tactical victory. He has 2 heavy monitors, and this is very bad for me. I realize that. I don't have great bombards in the area to defend my factory, and at this point, I'm kind of freaking out because I know he's going to try to nuke it. So I immediately reroute these bombard, and I send back my Mamluks as well because I want to be able to snare anything that comes this way. But he knows where my units are going there. For some reason, it's like he knows when they're going. I'm gonna start sieging these houses as well. There you go. Start to house him. I know he doesn't have a lot of resources. I'm forcing him to decide. Do you want to make ships? Military units? You're gonna have to make a decision because I'm gonna start sieging you. If you don't react, you'll lose it. There you go. I killed both great bombards, and I'm starting to kill some of these villies right here with some Mamluks. So he's gonna pull back with the goons. That's fine, but I'm gonna keep sieging the crap out of these houses. I believe he's at 100 population. There you go. At 50 explorers, so he is actually not being able to stabilize. This is where it's gonna hurt. Very well played on him. Makes retards. I believed I was gonna be able to. I killed two of them, but he manages to pick up more factories. So at this point, things are looking really rough for me. Because first of all, I don't have factories anymore, so I can't produce great bombards. Second of all, I have no villagers, so I can't get any resources. He has a mobility advantage, so he can move very quickly across the map, and this is exactly what's going to happen. Look, I know where he's going, splitting my units. I want to catch him, but his units are too fast, and they have better range than my rifled revolutionaries. Now you're going to say, oh, your units are cheaper than his. I understand that. It's not a cost related complaint. It's about the unit. Moon's shooting or range rifle units. That shouldn't happen. There you go. There you go. Now I'm gonna bring my explorer here. I'm gonna make sure that I kill a few units right there. There you go. I'm picking up on some villies too. There you go. We have killed a few. I thought I was gonna get a much better volley, but he ends up being a little bit too fast. There you go. And that's it. Villies. 43 villagers to my 0. But he doesn't have a lot of resources. He's sending a second forward. He has access to the water, but he says he has better micro than me, but I doubt that. Hold on, there you go. I'm gonna put this. I believe I have to take that forward, but he was too late to the forward. So I'm gonna take out his explorer and pull back. I can't stay there because the fort is just gonna shred me to pieces. I want to send this radiates, but you can start changing my plan here. I realize that this war of attrition is not going to work out for me in the end unless I change something. We're halfway through the game. This is a very long game, trust me. I take out Dragoon. And there you go, another one. Another one! There you go, we picked up 3 goons. So very good micro on my part right there. Holding houses. Destroying all his houses. I know that he is popped at 60. He's at 60 units. He's at 60 pop right now. So he can't do much. I'm gonna take out this last. This is a mistake. This is a big mistake. I didn't realize how strong this forts were. So I make villies now, and I'm gonna start doing a couple of things here. See what I'm about to do. Get these houses down. There we go. I'm taking the villies north, and I'm gonna keep him busy. I'm gonna keep him busy because that's part of the plan here. Look at what I'm doing. I'm switching all my trade routes into wood, and now look how quickly I will get wood back. I have 76 right now. 76. I don't have much, but let's see what we'll get. Queuing up some villies. There you go. I'm at 272. That was 2 seconds ago. 300, 400. There you go. I'm gonna get more. Look at this. I'm gonna get 600 wood pretty much on the spot. Sure, I have 6 villies gathering, but it's not the villies that are gathering the wood. Look at this, 600. There you go. Have enough for a town center. There you go. He's cheeky bastard. He's really using the goons. He's cheesing the goons to the maximum of his ability. I'm killing units as well. I'm making sure that he's paying a price for every move he makes. I'm gonna make one more TC, I believe. Yeah, I should make one more TC. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull back right now. I don't want to lose this mass. I have to conserve this mass until I'm ready to fight. So there you go. We have 3 TCs right now, and something we're gonna do right now. Sorry, I'm saying right now again. So we have 3 TCs. I'm switching all my trade routes into coin because what we want right now is to mass out villas. Keep in mind, I have 8 vills to his 41. But he has no coin pretty much. And he has very little resources. He has wood. He has a bit of wood and he has a bit of food. Not much. I'm picking up villas as soon as I can. Shooting. Keeping my mass as heavy as I can. Big, strong, putting pressure on. Look at this. I'm pumping out villas from 3 town centers that are very fast speed. 22,000 points, 26,000 points. And he's walling up. Really? I'll pull back. I'm destroying the walls because I don't want him to be safe. I want him to IP and feel safe. So I'm just gonna pull back. I'm delaying the fight as much as possible. I know that I'm I play treaty. I know on a late game fight I can win 9% of the games. It's just this part that pisses me off. Now this is the part of the game where he really shines. He has 18 range and 41 attack, and there's nothing I can do but back away. Because if I get too, like, I can't attack him from afar, and I can't catch up to him. His units are too fast. I'm gonna grab this native post as well, and you'll see what I mean. So you have to pull back here. I have to pull back, pull back, pull back. Look how many units he's putting on. If I push him, he's just gonna go away. This is the typical goon cancer play. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. This shouldn't happen. Okay? This unit shouldn't be able to out-kite a rifle unit. That doesn't happen. Shouldn't happen. Okay? The other issue is that they fire too quickly. Why is this guy riding a horse, shooting a gun, and reloading at the same time? It doesn't make sense. If they weren't moving, then the firing animation should be fast. But if they're kiting, if they're moving away, firing should take longer to occur. The loading process should be longer, and that's a big issue. The 18 range, that is absurd. I know that it is because he's playing Portuguese, but generally speaking, goons in general have a lot of range, and it's abused. So let's just keep playing this for you guys. Absolutely atrocious. But I'm at 25 villies for his 47. And look at this big mass of goons that he has. I'm gonna have to pull back. I can't do anything. He's killing a few of my units. So I have to pull back. Here I catch one unit, but it's not enough. I'm gonna pull back here. I'm gonna stay close to my TC, make sure that if he pushes me, he's gonna be shot by the TC. He's at 50 villies. He's making 3 villies as well. So he's also booming. Question is, who can boom faster? I'm at 30, he's at 50. He's abusing his explorer as well. Look, he's chopping wood and he's making a church. Get more XP. There you go. It's insane. Oh, how fucking cheesy is this? I fucking hate the fact that ports can do this. And goon players, especially in like French, they do that a lot. They just use goons all the time. It's goon fest. It's very boring. Very, very boring to see. Because he has no units. Like, this guy has not made many skirts. He's not making any cannons. He hasn't been able to micro them effectively. But just because he can abuse this broken mechanic that is the range on the goons, on their speed, and their firing rate, he's still in this game. There you go, he picks one up, picks another one, then he backs away as soon as I'm in range. No choice, I'm gonna back out. Get as close as I can to my DC. Fire, back. See, there you go, I can't even shoot at him. This is why is he, then I try to catch him up, but he just shoots me before I can get in position. This is the annoying part of the game. This is something that you guys can skip, in my opinion. The end of the game will be a little bit more interesting. But he's at 53 villagers. It's my 48. I'm at 48 villagers right now. I had 0, okay? I had 0 villies, and all he's doing is walling and making towers. This is the most toxic level of play that you can find. 2 forts, 2 towers, 2 town centers, and water. Come on, that's next level toxic. He takes the trade route. I don't care, because I am booming and he doesn't know I'm booming. And I'm gonna start making a little something for him, because I know he likes to choose. So I want to choose myself. You'll see what I mean in a couple of seconds. He's taking fire from my TC. He knows it. He knows that he can't stay here for too long. So I want to move on this side. Sure, he's picking up a few units. I don't care. I don't care, because at the end of the day, he's not picking anything valuable. These guys are cheap, and it's giving me a false sense of security. He sees the score, and he thinks that he's winning. So he's stopped committing to fills. Like he just started making fills again. But there you go. Now he's in here, so I'm gonna take some shots. Again, another one, and I took what, 3 goons. There you go. I'm gonna start doing this over and over again. This is the most annoying part of the game. I'm telling you this. Annoying. 61 villas to 58. So freaking annoying. This is annoying as hell. And then I shoot by mistake the little monkey, so he gets some free shots as well. And then I don't react fast enough, so I can't get the snare and shoot at the same time. Doesn't matter, I'm at 63 villas to 61. Still ahead in the game. Still alive. Still alive, baby. Still here. There you go, I'm taking a few goons out. So his mass has been dwindling, and guess what I'm building right here? I got a little surprise for him. I'm eating all the hunts on the map. Have pretty much eaten all the resources, and he's attrition. He doesn't have a lot. Could have taken the rest, but he's worried about them. He's making walls non-stop. He wants to cheese it, and that's fine, because I have something for him. He doesn't realize. He's gonna realize this now. He realizes I'm making artillery rifles, and I'm making towers. And he's like, oh wait, are you gonna play toxic? I didn't expect you to play toxic. I thought I was the only one that could be toxic with my towers and my walls, my abusive units with incredible range. Well, guess what? I have a good mass now of abus, and I'm making towers. And not only that, I'm upgrading the trade routes. So I'm pumping out as many abus as I can. I'm gonna take everything back into control. I have 66 villas to 65. So we're definitely in a tough position right now. He's pushing me with 3 settler horse artillery. I'm fine with that. Not too much about that. I know that he wants to come with me. At this point, I have a game plan that I plan on doing, and you'll see very soon. Getting the upgrade here. I want to see if that upgrade improves the range on the abus. We'll see if the range is improved. No, I don't believe the range is improved. No, that's, I believe, for normal cannons. So 48 damage here. He's gonna move in. Once getting close. It's fine. He picked up a villi. I have many villies. I don't need to. There you go. He's going for the trade post. That's fine. I'm gonna react on my side. towers are doing a lot of damage. He can't kill the towers just by pulling back. So that's good for me. I know he has 3 cannons. I know he's finally getting some wood back, but he has spent most of his resources. He's getting some plantations up, but it's too late. I've guard Abu's guns right now, and look at 69 villages to his 70. He's making more villages, it won't matter. Losing some villagers, but I don't care. I want to get my walls up. There you go. Here. I'm gonna fight it out here. Then see, he pulls back. I can't catch him up. Even when I'm trying, they shoot and fire at the same time. This is why it's broken. He legit was shooting at my artillery and run away from my units. He was able to do both at the same time. So I get the first monopoly thingy majiggy going, the monopoly victory, and he senses that he's running out of time. He has 78 villies, and he's gonna go for the cheesy mortar play. This is a next level cheesy. When I'm telling you this play is cheesy, is 100% true. So he's gonna get the howitzers, the 5 mortars, and the card for increased range. Me, what I want to do is I want to put out some more walls, and to get more out of my routes. So I have all my routes going. I have a bit of XP. But what I really need is coin. So I'm start making some plantations, some states. Because I want to keep pumping the Abus. I have too much wood. I don't need this much wood, so I'm going to start pumping out a few more. I have max towers. There he goes. He's going up with the 5 mortars. I don't know this yet, but does have. See, there he goes. He's going to take out. There you go. He took it out. I'm still winning. I still have enough to win. So he's going to push me here. That's fine. I'm going to move forward. I have my 2 wolves. I have my Abus. And goes here. There we go. Taking some heavy casualties here. Some very heavy casualties. Wolves. There you go. Look at this fight. Look at this fight. I'm taking out 1 mortar. Who else I want to take? He claims he has better micro. With 2 cavalry, I have 1 mortar, pretty much 2 heavy. Of course, I have some free villies. Here's what I'm gonna do. There goes another one. There goes another one. There you go. No more artillery. This guy claims that he has better micro. For some reason, he believes he has that. Guess what? I'm gonna take out all the mortars one by one. I don't need these villies. I have many resources. I don't need these villies. There you go, and 1 more. There you go. Look at this. There you go. Now, sure, he goes back to back. I don't care because I have the walls. Tops as well. There you go. I use the villagers to tank, and then he has to go back. Decide to make the wall. So let me give you a perspective here on the game. I control the north, I control the trade routes, I control this side of the map, he controls the sea and the south portion of the map. I told you at the beginning of the game that this was going to be a game of trade routes versus sea, Ottoman versus Portugal, and it is true. I kept my word, and this is the end of the game. 86 villas on the Portuguese side with a very strong economy right now, up and running. With 54 villas on the Ottoman side, not as strong in terms of economy, but very solid. A lot of resources. I could probably have more resources. See, I have a lot of idle time. I'm not managing too well because I'm getting attacked by these cheesy goons. But you see, I'm getting my trade post up. I'm getting a mosque as well from 1 XP. I'm getting more trade posts right here. And you'll see how the game is going to end in a couple of seconds. I do believe I have enough time to finish this recording before I have to go. So the goons are sieging my walls. That's fine. It's not a big issue. My Abus are doing fine. He's going after me. See, he went after my... Can't come too close because we get shredded by the tower. There we go. you go. Mortars right here. So he's shooting with mortars on this side. Kill the trade post right here. He wants to keep going. He wants to keep going. But he doesn't realize that I'm building this one right here. And then I'm shooting with Yabus. He's pulling back. I'm gonna kill the Villies before they can finish wall. But he claims he has better micro. Look at this. I'm done with his Villies. He didn't finish to his wall, so these mortars won't be able to be used right here. So he's gonna have to go around the map to use them on the other side. So the map, the cheesiness that he was doing to me, using mountain to get better speed, it's actually working very good because he now has to go around to get to the other side. This is still in pretty good shape. He's moving in. He wants me to be distracted. He wants me to focus his units. I know he's sending these mortars on the other side. And I have one Mameluke here. I have 5 Abus guarding this side. He's coming with his mortars, and I don't care. I have my Abus ready. He's getting shredded. He's getting shredded. Look at the score. It's 50,000 points. He's getting shredded right now. There's 5 mortars right here. He's going to shoot the trading post, thinking he can stop this. But he doesn't. Because I have the other 2 that I was building in the back. There you go, no more mortars, and he's caught in this position where he can't escape. Even if he runs on the other side, he's going to get destroyed by the towers. And there you go, no more goons. No more goons! No more goons for you! So 40,000 points to 47,000 points. We're back to normal, baby. Yes, 87 bills. He's trying to train the artillery, but he knows it's a little bit too little, too late. He's trying to send these guys back on this side. By my Mameluke and my Abus are going to be able to clean that up. I have more reinforcing units on the way. There you go. We have the force cannons right here. And we have 8 Abus, 10 Abus on the way. He has a couple of goons here. There you go. We have these guys right here. And look at the micro. 1 shot. 2 shots. There you go. Easy cleanup. Easy cleanup. Easy cleanup. Now I have the trade routes and making more Abus. I have 178 population and it's mostly military. Look at this. Getting shredded. He wants to get in to get the trade post. He wants to get in. He's sending everything. He's sending everything he has. There you go. There goes one. There goes the other. There goes the other one. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There you go. He sends the Haas, but it's too little, too late. I have a couple of revolutionaries in my mass, and for me, this is just going to be a lot easier. There you go. The tower is helping me catch this guy. And on this side, he has nothing. This side, he's getting wrecked. There you go. The game is over. Look at the points. 44,000 points. There you go. That's the post game. I'm not going to show you the conversation that we had because I was pretty salty. He was talking a lot of stuff. He said that if I'm complaining about the goons, I should talk to the developers, that it's a game mechanic. They are working fine as they are. I don't agree. I think goons are overpowered, and that's the main point of this video. That was a very long game. I hope you guys enjoy it. Look at the KD, very similar. Very, very similar. He had a little bit of a higher KD than me. Keep in mind, most of his KD was on revolutionaries and most of my KD was on goons. In terms of experience, I didn't have the eco that he had, mostly because I didn't have villagers for like pretty much half the game, for 30 minutes. But in terms of combat, you can see it's very even. In terms of villager count, just look at this. This is insane. 0 villagers for all this time. He's at 37. Now look at this. Look at this. I catch up. I even surpass him in terms of villagers. Sorry. I surpassed my opponent. And sure, I lost a couple of villagers, but I didn't care because my game plan was to win it with the trade monopoly, and I did. In terms of military population, you can see that there were a lot of downs for him. This is when I clean up his goons. And then I go up, then, the war of attrition starts. I keep massing. I keep winning most of the fights, but I don't have enough to land a killing blow. And it ended up, it costed me, the fact that he had 4 towers, etc., etc. Here I could have lost the game. He didn't push me, so I was fine. I could recover. And there you go. That was the game. That was the game. That was the map for you. I hope you guys enjoy it. That is all from your man Pogo. If you like the content, don't forget to like the YouTube video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to be part of these games and to chat with me live, I stream on Twitch pretty much every day or so. Um, the link on the Twitch channel will be on the description below, so feel free to check that out. That's all for me. Take care, boys. Pogo out.